Another reason why I would say that there is a religious impulse, I think, which may not be conscious behind um, developing consciousness or wanting to develop consciousness in AI, is the fact that, and you'll notice this as a trend in a lot of literature, and a lot of art, that AI will have superior knowledge, superior intelligence. And so not only are you basically picking something out of the ether, which is what breathing consciousness into something is, but the idea is that something would have superior knowledge and abilities. That in itself characterizes, it almost borders on characterizing what a deity is. And that is what the religious impulse behind it is. But I don't think people would even think of it that way. They wouldn't even be aware of that. Um, because it's something intangible, brought into the tangible world, almost like you can imagine Jesus being resurrected, like God in the physical and the biological form. Um, and and I was watching something kind of funny and disturbing recently. It was Matt Walsh. Some of you may know him. He's a talk TV show host, and he did a video where he's talking about Mark Zuckerberg wanting to create robot girlfriends and also robot women that men could consult and figure out how they can talk to their actual girlfriends. So it was funny and everything, but it did illustrate something much darker, I think. Matt Walsh did make an interesting point when he said that the difference between wisdom and information, that AI can ultimately cannot provide people wisdom. And this, of course, dismantles, which it should, the whole illusion of the deity, what I was calling the ghost in the machine. And I also think that when that illusion is destroyed, there won't be this deranged mixture of hubris, of almost a sense of ownership when you create something, as I've discussed, just like in Frankenstein, and utter worship. Like there'll just be a very healthy attitude, and this is, and that mixture of seeing yourself as a worm, but also seeing yourself as a god, is very akin to what Christopher Hitchens was talking about the way that in Christianity, the way that we see ourselves in relationship to God, about how we are the center of the universe. And I've brought this up before, that we are the center of the universe, but we are also nothing. So that's something I think that's interesting to think about.